Hello there, today I am talking about Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, released on June 2nd, 2023, starring Shameik Moore, Haley Steinfeld, Jake Johnson, and more. The first Spider-Verse movie is one of, if not the best comic book movies of all time, so my expectations for this one were through the roof. And this movie did more than meet my expectations. It exceeded my expectations, which I didn't think was possible for how good I was expecting this movie to be. The animation is incredible. I've never seen a movie as beautiful as this. It's a step forward for animation as a medium. The fact that you can sense a character's emotions based off of how their surroundings are animated is insane, and the fact that frame rate on characters can show you so much about them as a character. And speaking of the characters, they're even better than they were in the first movie. It's a longer movie than the first movie. They have more time for characters, and they got expanded and became better, or something happened to them that felt completely earned and right. There is one thing that I know a lot of people will be upset about, and I was pretty upset about it, but I know I'm going to like it in the end. Now, this movie, it does end on a wee bit of a cliffhanger. It is a part 1 to a part 2, okay? I knew that going in, but by the time I got to the end, I forgot. And when that screen cut to black, it hurt me. We got to wait until next March, only 8 months, but it's going to be a painful wait. It's just a step forward for movies. The way that it's directed, animated, the attention to detail, the care for its lore, the care for its canon. I mean, it's crazy. I myself, though, did have one fairly sized complaint. Now, I've been looking forward to the soundtrack for this movie for a while. I've been pretty excited for it, but it was not that good of a soundtrack. There was one song that I think I'll add to my playlist, but all the other songs didn't feel quite the same as the first movie, and they don't use music in the same way they used it in the first movie. I felt like they were more inclined to have a soundtrack in this one, because there's no scene where the music just fully takes over like it did in the scenes like What's Up Danger, Sunflower, Scared of the Dark. But when the rest of the movie, is that insane? Do you really care about the soundtrack? In the world we live in today, there are so many comic book movies released, and it's hard to make a special one. We've seen this year Ant-Man wasn't special. Shazam wasn't special. A lot of these movies are not special. It's becoming the standard instead of something to innovate with. And this movie innovates. This movie changes what comic book movies will be, and it reinvents what we've known comic book movies to be.